Good morning, students. I, Madhumita Ghosh of Kalyani Public School, welcome you all back in my video class. And today, I'm going to start with you the wonderful novel Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe. And now, before starting the novel, as you know, it is in your syllabus, I would like to talk about this novel. What is the novel about? What are the important theme of the novel, and why this novel became famous? So it is actually an introductory class on the novel Robinson Crusoe, and after this I will give you a brief idea about the author, that is Daniel Defoe. So let's talk about the novel titled Robinson Crusoe. Robinson Crusoe was one of the first English novel as well as one of the world's most popular adventure stories. So this is one of the most popular adventure stories novel of the English, one of the famous novel, English novel. It was first published by William Taylor in 1790. Daniel Defoe wrote Robinson Crusoe. Who is the author of the novel? Daniel Defoe. As a pastime and relaxation. The writer wrote the novel as his pastime and relaxation when he was nearly 60 years old. So it was quite late. He did not wrote the novel in his early age. He wrote the novel quite at his late age, that is at the age of his 60. It was based on the actual experience of Alexander Selkirk. The novel is actually about a person named Alexander Selkirk, and who had gone out in 1705 under Captain William Dampier on a private expedition. So this man, Alexander Selkirk, had gone out for a private expedition in 1975 with Captain William Dampier. He was to seize and plunder enemy ships, but he quarreled with his captain and was marooned on the island of Juan Fernandez. And now the captain told him that he has to seize and plunder the enemy ships. But when he refused to do so, then he was marooned on island, was left alone in the island of Juan Fernandez of the coast of South America. This island is located in the coast of South America. Here he remained suffering terrors of solitude, and he was all alone in the island, and he led a very isolated solitude, a life full of terror, until Dampier took him back in 1709, and again Captain Dampier came back and took him back from there in 1709. Robinson Crusoe's experiences are based on Selkirk imagined thoughts and feelings. So we will learn this novel by the character Robinson Crusoe, who is the main character, but actually Robinson Crusoe's thoughts and feelings are of actually the thoughts and feelings of Alexander Selkirk. What Alexander Selkirk had experienced, what was the experience of his life as a sailor, and how he led an isolated life in the island, that was presented by the main character of the novel, that is Robinson Crusoe, in this story. And this story is a very wonderful adventurous story. It is about Robinson's childhood, how he had he was crazy about going for a sea voyage, and how he managed to go for a sea voyage, and what happens during in sea voyage, and where the sea voyage took him to, and how his life sees lot of ups and downs. The life is Robinson Crusoe's life was full of ups and downs, good and bad. Lot of things he have learned, lot of things he have realized, lot of things he has regretted for. It is full of thoughts, full of passion, full of aggression, full of experience. The book became, now let me tell you why this story became very popular. The book became very popular and is named as even today. Even today, see, it is written, it was published in 1719, so many hundred centuries ago, but still it is read by the young generation, people like you, and it is liked by us. Why? Because the details of Crusoe's adventures are so exact and circumstantial and are written such an air of truth. Because in this story, the details of Crusoe's adventures were presented very exactly, and they are very related to the real life and are written with such an air of truth that the readers flow along with the tale. And when you will read the story, you will flow along with the character. You will feel as what the character is feeling, you yourself is feeling, and you will the readers get flow along with the tale. So that is the speciality of the novel Robinson Crusoe. Today I have given you just an introduction about the novel. Next part of this class, in my next class, I will be giving you we will discuss the life of the author, that is Daniel Defoe. What are these famous writing and what was early life? Because before starting the explanation of the chapter, you must know about the author and his life. It is very important to know. And after that, we will start the novel chapter wise. We will do the explanation of the chapter 1, 2 and 3, and this way we will proceed further. So I think today you already have a good deal of idea about Robinson Crusoe, and you all are very eager to know what are the adventures in the story, and students are really going to like the story. In the next class, after discussing a good deal on the author Daniel Defoe, we will start with the chapter. Till then, thank you. Goodbye.